There's a person you might pass by on a quiet street, headphones in, eyes fixed on the horizon. They walk slowly, not avoiding the world, but moving through it on their own rhythm. Their presence feels deliberate, almost magnetic, as if they're carrying a part of themselves that others never get to see. Some people just see the world differently. They don't rush to fill empty moments with conversation or noise. Instead, they seek spaces where time stretches, where thoughts can drift freely, and the clutter of daily expectation fades. Their solitude isn't a retreat, it's a chosen clarity. You might notice them sitting at a cafe alone, notebook open, sketching or writing, occasionally glancing up with a quiet smile. They're not lonely, they're attuned. Every gesture, every pause feels intentional, as if each movement has been measured to match an inner pace others rarely slow down to meet. There's a deeper pull in their stillness. Most people avoid being alone because it exposes too much. Memories, worries, hidden impulses. But they chase this exposure. They step into silence willingly, chasing insights that only appear when the world quiets enough to listen. They aren't escaping life. They are finding a version of it that exists beneath the noise. Their solitude is not a wall, it's a lens. Through it, they observe themselves, the people around them, and the patterns that emerge between moments. Theirs is a life examined, not abandoned. In their private spaces, small routines become rituals. A cup of tea in the morning, the way they organize a shelf, the way they pause at a window to watch sunlight shift across a room. These simple acts are extensions of thought, reflections of an inner order that outsiders often miss. When they talk with friends, it's deliberate. Their words carry weight, not because they dominate conversation, but because they've processed them in silence first. Their eyes shift subtly, scanning reactions, gauging resonance, while their mind quietly records patterns that will inform future connections. Creativity flourishes in these quiet pockets. A sketch grows over hours, a melody hums in empty rooms, ideas take shape in notebooks. Alone, their imagination isn't interrupted. Their thoughts have room to unfold naturally, revealing connections and depths that social spaces would fragment. Yet solitude also reveals vulnerability. In private, they confront impulses, insecurities, and desires that are usually tucked away. They may hesitate, circle a thought repeatedly, or wrestle with self-doubt. These moments aren't weaknesses, they are where clarity is forged, where understanding emerges from reflection. Social gatherings highlight the contrast. They can be charming, attentive, even playful, but it often feels like they are moving through someone else's rhythm. The energy drains them faster than it replenishes. Alone, they recharge, rediscovering the emotional patterns that guide their choices and interactions. Their environment mirrors their mind. A desk with scattered sketches, a room that catches morning light just right, a balcony where they linger with a book. Each detail supports their inner life. Solitude doesn't isolate them from experience, it amplifies it, making every gesture, sound, and thought feel richer. The lessons of being alone aren't immediately obvious to those around them. You might mistake stillness for indifference, silence for shyness. But in truth, this pattern allows them to see the world more vividly. The nuances of emotion, the ebb and flow of attention, the subtle cues people miss, all come alive in their private observation. And over time, this inner focus shapes them. Decisions feel less reactive, relationships more intentional, creativity more authentic. Solitude doesn't create distance from the world, it creates depth. Their life is quieter, yes, but also richer, guided by an intimacy with themselves that others rarely achieve. Being alone isn't a pause from life, it's a tuning of the mind and heart. Those who embrace it reveal a paradox. In withdrawing from constant noise, they connect more deeply with who they are and, in turn, with the world. Their clarity becomes a quiet compass for action and thought. The patterns that emerge in solitude, the habits, the reflections, the creative sparks, show that personality isn't fixed in social performance. It surfaces in private moments, revealing layers often hidden by expectation, distraction, or the desire to conform. We can watch them and recognize a universal truth. Slowing down isn't just a luxury, it's a pathway to understanding. Observing life without interruption allows insight to grow and clarity to settle, like sunlight filtering slowly through leaves onto a calm pond. Their lives remind us that being alone doesn't mean being empty. It's a space where authenticity, imagination, and subtle patterns of thought come alive. They chase not isolation, but the richness of presence in themselves and in the quiet corners of life others overlook. And maybe, if we pause long enough, we could all learn something from their stillness, that the world isn't always meant to be rushed through, and that clarity often waits in the spaces we dare to occupy alone.